Following total atomic annihilation, the rebuilding of this great nation of ours may fall to you. That's why we at Vault-Tec have prepared these educational materials for you to better understand the 7 defining attributes that make you special. Today, we will focus on strength. In the wasteland, essential supplies will be scarce. When an item of value is found, keep it close and away from bullies. The stronger you are, the more you can carry. Be sure to know your limits, or you may find it challenging to escape from hazardous scenarios, no matter how strong you are. There are other situations where you may find yourself in close proximity to unfriendly neighbors. For such cases, you must learn to defend yourself using your natural strength. Use anything sharp or sturdy enough to swing. Get creative with your implement, but stay reasonable and look for anything that can further enhance your innate vigor. The greater your strength, the greater the impact. But remember, some moments require more than muscle. Keep doing your chin-ups and push-ups because there's more strength can do for you. Swing for the fences like the pros, crafting specialized protective gear to keep, or building clever weapons to wield. Regularly study your Vault-Tec provided materials to prepare for survival. And to answer the question, do you know what makes you special?
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I do love the Fallout 4 intro music as well, although I'm not totally sure we need it another time, right? It's a bit overwhelming, yeah? I'm going to load into games so we get the Fallout 4 vibe, but, you know, we don't get the music repeating. You know what? For now, I'm going to keep the game like this. Because that way you get to see the game without it being covered by all the extra stuff on the side. Now, obviously, we're here to raise money to end Alzheimer's disease. And I'm going to be hopefully responding to the donations as they happen. And I've added a sound effect, I hope. I think it will work, but I'm going to have to wait for one of you generous people to actually donate. The donate link will spam up. I think if you type in donate. Well, give me a second. I'm going to try that. Donate. I'm going to try that in YouTube. YouTube chat? No. Okay, so I don't know how to do this. There you go. Nightbot's doing it. Nightbot is doing it. I don't... Or maybe it did it because I did that. I'm going to choose to believe that. On Twitch, I think it's the same. Oh, yeah, it is. People are already doing it. And there is a scan code. There is a scan code there. Now, apparently, we can set up polls and things. And when you go to donate, you can actually donate for one of the poll choices as well. So, yeah, we might try that for a giggle. So, right, and I'm going to be keeping my eyes on these donations just to try and see if I've got it with a sound effect. Because yesterday I just did not actually hear them. Also, 226 concurrent viewers and only 77 likes. Sorry, I almost made myself cough with that dramatic intake of breath. King Gath did polls to determine the type of story. Yeah, I saw... Did something just happen? No, it didn't. Sorry, I thought I saw something scrolling. Yeah! Mods can do polls on Twitch, but only I can for YouTube. No, right, no. FK, it's actually a poll very specific for the donations. So, for example, I could... If I was going to start a new character and go for a certain build, I could put options for builds in the donate link. So when they go to donate, they can see the poll. It's kind of cool, apparently. There was two. Were there two? Havoc and 6 glitz, and we didn't get any sound. Damn it. See, the annoying thing is...
Welcome, minion.
Epochis! Just subscribe. Thank you for the reason. Right, we got a donation then. There was no sound. Oh, well, I failed. Thank you to Havoc for donating $10. Thank you for 6 glitz, $25. And Mark, $10. Yes. Thank you very much for those donations and showing how incompetent I am at setting up. All right, I've got an alert box. I've added a sound. I'm pretty sure I've added a sound. Right? I'm going to copy the overlay URL. And then I'm going to go... Right, so you're going to be seeing this. This is going to be happening as we go. Oh, I wonder if it's... No, I've no idea. I'm just not very good at this, okay? So that's let me just have a look. I'm going to do a test donation, right? And I'm hearing a nice little clap, you see, when I do the test thing on my end. But we're not hearing anything on the stream, are we? Oh, wait. Oh no, I have got Tiltify overlay. Well, that is annoying, isn't it? That is very annoying. then I shall need to... keep my eyes on the thing. I'm not happy. I thought I had it. I really did think I had it. I had a nice little applause going on. It looks like it should be working. I'm wondering if there's some sort of caching. Yeah, I wonder if there's some sort of caching problem. That could be it, couldn't it? I mean, you're hearing game sounds and you're hearing me. Just moo us every time someone donates. The problem is, the sound's not there for you. The sound is there for me. I only... Because I'm looking at the game, I don't see those alerts. You see them, I don't. I saw that, FK. Somebody said they're 59 today, and FK said, oof, older than Gopher. I mean, thanks. You said you hear it, but we don't. No, I hear the test one when I'm on the Tiltify website and I set up an overlay and I hit test donation. I hear a cheer, right? You don't because I've got desktop turned off. But it's not coming through on the OBS, which makes me think there's a caching problem. I think there's a caching problem. Let me just have a look at this. Local file control, use custom. Refresh browser when scene becomes active. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to try. Okay, maybe now that I've refreshed it when scene becomes active. I don't know if that's going to help. I don't know if that's going to help at all, to be honest. And I can also do the same for Tiltify alerts only. You won't see a damned thing now. Refresh. Oh wait, no, I can refresh cache of current page. Oh, that's useful. Give me a second. Right, I'm refreshing the cache. All right, I've totally and utterly refreshed it. Yeah, go for troubleshoots for charity. I do a pop. Whoa, see Dante. $255 donated. I got some extra donations lately for working on the Transfer Settlements Next Gen update. So this is my contribution to fight Alzheimer's. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. But we didn't get a cheer, did we? We did not get a cheer. It's not good. Next year, Fallout 4 will be a decade old. Oh, well, at least that's not older than I am. Oh, dear. Anyway, so we're not getting sounds on our alerts, I'm afraid. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do about that. Because I am not seeing them. Hearing them, excuse me. So what I'm going to try and do is move my streaming software a tiny bit, and then I'm going to keep my eyes on the scrolling thing. My God, we've almost made $1,800. I had to change the target again for 2,500, and we've almost creeped up on that. Profesh on all streamer. Yeah, I know. Guilty as charged. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I do not know what I am doing wrong. I'm telling you. I've gone to the Tiltify page. I've added it. I've saved the changes. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try a new one. Basic layout. I'm gonna call it noisy layout. Okay, I spelled layout wrong, believe it or not. Okay, and then I'm going to go to the alert box, and I'm going to go along, and I'm going to say applause. What the hell? Sorry. That was me changing the sound for the alert, and forgetting that the volume is set quite high and almost blasting my earballs. Earballs? Hey, we've got earballs now. You got eyeballs? Why can't we have earballs? I'm having earballs. If I want earballs, I'm having them. If it sounds like I'm having weird sleep issues, that's because I'm having weird sleep issues as I get ready for American time. All right, let me just... Okay. We now have a totally different, totally freshly made alert page. I do not know if that is going to do it. But hey, no one can accuse me of not trying. Gopher is getting loopy already. Yeah. We have... I wouldn't say I'm sleep deprived. I mean, I'm literally now on American time. What I'd say is I'm jet lagged. I'd say I'm jet lagged. I got up today at what would be 7 in the morning, Central US time, I think, round about then. So I should be pretty much on the same kind of time now as King Gath, who will be joining us later for the final stream. But I feel weird. I've not done any training today. I've not done, you know, I'm everything's off. My food's all wrong. Bordy just donated $100, and we didn't get a damn sound, did we? Did we? Oh, you did. You got a sound. Damn. You know the problem now? Do you know the problem now? You got the sound. I didn't. I need the sound. All right, there are ways of doing this, though. Right, let me have a look. What it is I need to change monitor to on. Tiltify overlay, monitor, and output. That's what I need to do. I will now hear it. You heard it. Next one I should hear as well. But at least we know that fixed it, right? That fixed it. Don't break everything. Well, no, the thing is again, it's much more important that I hear it. But the fact that you heard the sound is great. All I need to do now is... I heard that! Mush! $25. Thank you very much. I heard that. Thank you. Yes. Right. I'm also going to probably update. Give me a second. I'm probably going to update the one. I've got another overlay for if I want to get rid of the scan code. But there's another one. Listen to this. Anonymous, $10. Thank you very much. All right. So that was my noisy layout. Let me delete the basic one. Don't need you. And then just alerts. I basically need to delete that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I am troubleshooting at live, but you know what? This is the best way to do it. And again, let me get the applause sound. Save it. Copy the overlay. Oh no, I tell you what, I want to call this noisy alert. Save that again. Copy the overlay, and this time... Right, I think we're cooking now. I'm just going to go and do the alerts only one. A completely new URL for it. That way, if at some point in the stream I decide to run... Like, for example, I can run like this, or I could run like that. That still has the alerts, but it's gotten rid of the Q code, right? Might occur a moment where we want to do that. I don't think so, but now I'm prepared for it. So, you know, that's the good thing. All right, excellent. We're almost at $2,000 already. Brilliant. So, Hancock seems stressed. Yeah. Probably because I keep hitting him and shooting him and dropping on him. Yeah, you guys don't really know. Yeah, going to be introducing the character to you, so to speak. But right now we're just troubleshooting and making sure everything is going to work great. Like, why does Gopher want to tempt fate? Snake Doctor, again, I appreciate it. It's like, you hear the sound and you're like, don't break that. But it is much more important that I hear the sound. That is not for selfish reasons. It's so that I can acknowledge that there was, in fact, a donation. You guys will probably see the donation. I won't. Because I'm looking at the screen. On my game screen, normally when playing, I won't see it. So, we are Hancock drinking while watching Gopher. Yep. Yeah, my escapades... I've only been travelling with Hancock a little while. And I've already set fire to him, knocked him silly with a baseball bat, and dropped on him from a great height with power armor. Still seems to like me, but, you know. I don't know who I'm going to be taking in the stream. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should poll which companion should I take with me on the screen, on the actual stream later on. Oh, there you go, look at that. Dana Tucker, $10. Thank you very much.
Welcome, minion.
And who was that? We got Daft Love, resub, 33 months. The only companion I'm going to refuse to take is dog meat. As I'm not setting fire to the dog. Okay? I'm just not setting fire to the dog. And you'll see why that's probably going to be a thing. Because of the build I've tried. I'm trying something a little different that I've never tried in Fallout 4. I don't have Curie available. Sorry. That's one of the places I've not been to in this particular playthrough. So, yeah. There's quite a few companions that don't have. It would basically be... I mean, I've got Nick Valentine. I got Piper. I've got Codsworth, obviously. I've got Preston, but who the hell wants us to take Preston anywhere? I don't know, maybe you do, so I can set fire to him. I've got Hancock, I got McCready, because McCready's still one of my favourites. I haven't even met Kate yet. I was very much focused. I tell you what, let's go. We got a full screen now. I guess this is the part where I can introduce the character and tell you what I'm going to be playing, so you know later on. Obviously, you probably figured it out. I'm here at the Red Rocket because. Basically, is there anywhere else people use as a player home other than the Red Rocket?
This beats mayoral duties any day of the week.
I tell you what, I did. Oh, another one. Keith donated $25. Thank you very much. Oh, and Leonard, Fane of Everywhere, $100. That does not sound like Leonard, unless he's buying influence. Enjoy the mod. I will. Yeah, oh, right. So, I did, about 6 months, no, possibly closer to a year ago, I did a playthrough of, an almost complete playthrough of Sim Settlements 2. I didn't quite finish it because Starfield came out. But I'd almost finished a Sim Settlements playthrough. And I have got to try and recover that save and all of the build, all the mods I had installed for it. I've got to hope I can rebuild that save. Probably going to have to downgrade the game because I want to take a blueprint of what I did. Because if I ever do any settlement thingy again with Sim Settlements, I'm going to want what I did for this Red Rocket settlement. I put way more time into the Red Rocket than I should have. And it was awesome, if I do say so myself. I loved my Red Rocket. It was just brilliant. Just very, 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 very proud of it. It literally ground my system to way below 60 frames a second at times. And that's a Core i9 13900K with a 4090. Oh, did I have the 4090 at that point? I think I did. I think I already had the 4090. I think I just got it. It was either that or the 3090. Either way, It wasn't the graphics card that was chugging. So, yeah, I managed to completely... I mean, granted, there was a sim settlement tier 3 city over at Sanctuary and one over at Abernathy Farm. So the entire area was... I mean, they call this the Triangle of Death in the sim settlement community. They recommend only building at 2 places. You know, like build one there, and then just have a light little player home here. But I went nuts. And I mean nuts. It was... I really did like my Red Rocket. Just did. And kind of came close to breaking it. Is it worth getting a 4090 if you have a 4080? I would say no. It's a limitation of the engine. Yes, it is. So... Is there a Concord World repop? Oh, Sim Settlements 2 actually repopulates and rebuilds Concord. It's part of the actual storyline of Sim Settlement 2. It's... Sim Settlements 2 is way more than... If you haven't checked out that mod for a long time and you just remember Sim Settlements when it was just, you know, you'd like some plots and it helped you with the building, which was great. It is so much more now. I remember having a conversation with Quorico and she said, well, I don't want to use that because I like to build things in my settlement. And I said, no, you've got to try Sim Settlement 2. Not only because it really adds a huge amount of story and reason for rebuilding, you can also get it so that, yes, you can leave them to build settlements for you. And you can just concentrate on your one settlement. But even within that one settlement, Sim Settlements is absolutely brilliant because, first of all, it gives you so much to build, so many extra things, pieces of decorations, junk, etc. But you can sort of... What you end up doing is I ended up building a lot of plots for people to live in and do things in, but then building around it. So I was kind of building the actual structure of the Red Rocket. And then what I'd do is I'd leave a space for something. $10 from Alicia Jane. Thank you. Sorry, I am bad at this. Yeah, so you basically get the settlers to build their own house or the bar and that sort of stuff. But you build everything around it. And I mean, you can spend probably even more time. With Sim Settlements, you think, oh, well, it'll allow me to build the settlements quickly. It can if you want that. But it could also make you sink 200 hours into a single settlement, even though you're using all the plots. An amazing mod. It really is. So, yeah. Should I upgrade to Windows XP Service Pack now? I'm still on 2. That has got to be a joke. I can't believe there's anyone still on Windows XP at this point. And if there is someone on Windows XP, I doubt they need troubleshooting from people who are going, what's Windows XP? Oh, dear. So what was I doing? I was introducing you to the character. As you can see, I did make Red Rocket my home.
I'd kill for a drink.
But all I've done is added a little bit of defense and just, as you can see...
So a ghoul walks into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve ghouls here. Ghoul says, that's fine. Is the human fresh?
Alright. I think pretty much everyone does this, don't they? Is it just me or does everyone do this? Does everybody collect every suit of power armor frame, etc. they find and bring it back just in case? Or is it just me? I mean... and yes, I've put lights on. What is that? Molded Salad, $100 donation! I hope the charity stream is incredibly successful and well done, everyone. Yeah, me too. Thank you. And Strawberry Wolfers, hey! Thank you for the $25 super chat. So yeah, I mean, oh, and I got this. It's just one of the most useful things The Kraken 3, $10 donation. Thank you very much. So yeah. Mark says, well, I never play games, but I'd bring them back to Red Rocket. Yeah, it is.
Viewpoint?
In the thing I built, I do something very similar, but I build an entire area where all the power armor is. And I've got power armor workshops and power armor recreational things. And I think I was even planning on having some power armor basically stationed above a gate. I wanted a whole power armor metal vibe to the place. I really did. So I want to bring that place here, but then it used so many mods though, so many mod packs. But because the thing is you can actually get proper display things for these things and stand them on it. You don't need to add lights like I did. I don't have a character who can build very much because I've well, I'll tell you what, let's introduce the character. This is Go Away. I mean, obviously he wasn't called Go Away at his birth, but that's what he was registered as a Vault Dweller as. The Vault Tech rep put him down as one Mr. Go Away. For reasons that will make sense if you've actually played the game and did not want to talk to the Vault Tech rep. So yeah, the Vault Tech rep got his own back, and I was registered as Go Away. So obviously when I got to the gate, I had to say, yeah, no, that's me. And they went, what, Mr. Go Away? And I was like, yeah, it's Hungarian. And thus that's it. And honestly, pretty much kind of works anyway, because not a charmer. This may be one of the first times I've ever played a character that didn't have at least 6 charisma.
Welcome, minion.
Laurier Dare, new member, welcome. So yeah, where is the rep now? I've not gone and found him, but we all know where he is. So yeah, I don't think I've ever played a character that didn't have at least 6 charisma, because you need it for local leader, and I don't think I've ever had a character that didn't want that perk. So this time I decided, nope, I'm going to have no... Well, I got the charisma bobblehead. Same with luck. I'm not lucky and I'm not charismatic. The character is predominantly, as you can see, strength and endurance. Intelligence and perception were what I needed to get certain skills that I thought I was going to need. I kind of assumed I was going to need nuclear physicist to make fusion cores last longer. Turns out I didn't in the end. But you know what? You need at least 6 intelligence to get science. And I think every character I've ever had, or ever will have, takes science, hacker, gun nut, locksmith, no, not necessarily blacksmith, and armorer. I just can't imagine not having those perks, because I just can't. So I got those. Let's have a look. AZ Coda, $25 donation. Thank you very much. Oh, and Super Armstrong 182. Thank you for the £2 super chat. So yeah, not lucky, not charismatic. Relatable. Barry had dumb luck. Now Barry, I have played a low intelligence character before, and I've played a high luck character. That would be Barry, yes. I can't remember if he had charisma. I don't think I started him with charisma, but I probably pumped some into it. Because you need... I mean, let's face it, if you're playing normally, you need local leaders so you can establish supply lines just to dump all your crap and be able to share it. So all the workshop perks, yeah, basically. Because who doesn't like upgrading all their weapons? You get a weapon you like, who doesn't like making it as good as it can be? Right? I'm right. I'm totally right. Anyway, so the character... Although he's intelligent, bit of a brawler. Specifically, I wanted to play a big guns character, because I've never really done that. I played a character that was... My first character was Frank, and he did play and use some big guns, but he still was predominantly rifles and shotguns. So I wanted a character that just used big guns as much as humanly possible. So, obviously I wanted strength and steady aim. Not totally sure how useful steady aim is, to be honest, but it's because with a lot of the big weapons, they aim slowly and they're absolutely bloody awful to aim down. I mean, it's like, I can't see, you know, you just, half the screen's gone, yeah? It's like, okay, that's it, can't see a damn thing. That I figured hip fire is a must. That's what I figured. Hip fire was a must. Obviously, short range, there are very few big weapons that work, so I also wanted to go melee. I've never done melee in Fallout 4. Now, the min-maxers amongst you will be going, alright, you're doing melee. Why is your agility only 3? How are you doing melee without Blitz? Well, I kind of heard that Blitz is overpowered. I've heard that Blitz is overpowered. So I figured what I was going to do was just go big, go heavy, and rely on close range. Rely on big guns for anything further than close range. Frank did melee. Didn't Frank do bashing? Didn't he do bash? I thought Frank did bash. I thought he did bash. So I'm doing a melee build without VATS. No, I use VATS, but it depends. Fallout 4, I have to say, has the least... Well, I have never done a melee build in Fallout 3 either, but I suspect it works better than Fallout 4. I found melee in Fallout 4 really unpleasant. The way everything swings, it's so slow, and, you know, it's one of these games where there's loads of things swarm you. You get 3 or 4 things and they're rolling around, and your camera's like this the entire time. When you're fighting ghouls, it's like... And your swings are like, you never hit anything. So against certain opponents, I do use VATS. But it's usually because they're irritating the... It's normally like a ghoul comes running at me and I'll just VATS the damn thing because I'm like, I can't be bothered with that whole camera thing. But I don't... Obviously, because I don't have Blitz, there's none of that VATSing someone. Because I don't know how far Blitz works, because I've never tried it. But, like, I've been told you could Blitz people from, like, that distance. So you could almost use it as a ranged weapon. But I didn't want to be a primary melee character. Although I will admit, I think I've done more killing with melee than anything else. I wanted big guns. I wanted big guns. Obviously, I've gone demolition expert because a lot of the big guns use explosives. Not just the rocket launcher. But that's it. I've got 4 melee, though. I do have big leagues and rooted maxed out. So I am pretty damned good. I can actually... but believe it or not, if you look at these various perks, you could disarm opponents with melee hits. You can also hit all targets in front of you, which is why I keep hitting Hancock. And you can cripple opponents or even knock their heads off. With rooted... where was it? I think actually it's just... Yeah, basically, again, automatically disarm enemies that use melee weapons against you. So there's a lot of disarming going on, which is pretty damned good. So my melee is really solid. Plus, I've got probably the best weapon in the game, the Rockville Slugger. This is something you can get really early on.
I'll keep an eye out.
I think you buy it from Mo. It uses 40% less action points, so if you do need to use VATS, you can hit a lot. But I got Shocking Puncturing Rocket, which is probably the best. Because it does electrical damage that can stun. And that means you can actually stun even things like death claws. It's possible to hit them and stun a death claw. Armor piercing, chance to cripple, and extra limb damage. Plus it does a stonking amount of damage on this character. Look at that, 279. Now the fire one's cool, but the stun is just too damned good. Other weapons that I am using. Kneecapper, I've not used this before. I was recently using one that did 50% more damage to robots. But honestly, I'm not going to be using this against robots much anymore. So I did this one. 20% chance to cripple the target's leg. Initially, I was thinking, hey, I could use that against, you know, your death claws. But I do a stupid amount of damage with it anyway. I can almost one-shot a normal death claw. I've got the improved jury-rigged triple resonant Tesla cannon. Oh, another $25 donation from Dover Kitten. We are almost at the limit. This cause is so important and it hits close to home for me. Thank you for playing your part in such a worthy event. Well, thank you for supporting it. I'm going to have to raise the limit again, aren't I? Before the next stream. So anyway, this is why I don't think I'm going to be using the rocket launcher against robots. This seems to be... It only does 167 damage. I've tried it once or twice, but honestly, it seemed pretty damn devastating. And the fire rate's faster than I thought it was going to be. I don't always know what the hell I'm hitting, though. I mean, seriously, I don't honestly always know what I'm hitting. It also uses the same ammo as, say, a laser pistol. So I got tons of the stuff, and I could just obliterate things. And then finally, probably the most disgustingly powerful weapon I possess. It's a flamer. A heavy one. Converted to the napalm, so it does more damage. It does 50% more damage against ghouls, which is neither here nor there, because honestly, this thing will one-shot most ghouls. And I don't use it against ghouls normally. This thing does 121 damage because it gets bonuses from the explosive damage. Normally, it does less damage, normal damage, physical damage, than it does fire damage, which is the 84. But because of my perks into demolitions, I do more on explosions. This thing is a monster against death claws because it sets them on fire and they tend to run around like, well, things that are on fire. So, yeah. Now, obviously, I feel I'm wearing power armor. I'm wearing power armor because shall I? I'm going to sleep a little bit. I want to get some daylight. Let's get some daylight going. Partly because I'm playing on very hard difficulty, and if you're meleeing a Deathclaw at very hard difficulty without power armor, I'm not, even with all my perks, I'm not sure that's going to go well. Alright. This is my current set of power armor. Maybe I should let you guys choose the power armor.
Welcome, minion.
Jolinare! Thank you for the resub. So Deathclaw's go into a frenzy of fear from fire. It does seem so. So this is one of the new suits of armor from in the next gen version. It's one of the creations. And to get it, I had to do some quests. The next gen version has 7 new quests, and I've done them all now. And I even recorded myself doing them because I was thinking I might want to review them, but I actually recorded myself playing them all. So I've got footage of all of those quests. And I was considering uploading them. They range from about 8 minutes to 45 minutes each. But I thought I might just upload them so people can see the sort of quests you're getting with the next gen stuff. It's not pink. Right, we need pink. I was going to say, do you want me to set up a poll to change the color of the power armor. We'll talk about that in a little while then. So, this is the X02 power armor. It's pretty awesome, but as you can see, it also has an upgrade option for Tesla coils. Now, actually, this one's probably... Oh, where's the sun's on the wrong side. Fritzy Dragon, $25 donation. Thank you. Thanks so much, Gopher, for always making our day and supporting a very worthy cause. Well, thank you for supporting it too. This is the Tesla armor, and it's...
Most folks that run with me don't live out their day. I'm impressed.
Yeah, same with me. Although usually that's because I step on them, as you've probably noticed. So yeah, this is with all the Tesla options. You see, it's got little wires and it's all coppery. It just looks rusty to me, so I wasn't that keen on it. So I ended up using the Enclave colours, but with the Tesla options. And I think it works out really nice. You see, you can't change the colours of the shoulders. And the colours of all these little bits are basically hardwired to a kind of brass copper look. But I think the mix is pretty damned awesome. One great thing about this armour, well, I'll show you.
Never built much myself. You're not supposed to operate heavy machinery.
Let's just go along to the left arm. If I go in there, you've got these options to add Tesla braces. Adds energy damage to unarmed strikes. Yeah, which would be nice. That's not actually the one I'm looking for. Was it? Where's the Tesla modification? There's a Tesla... Oh, okay, this is... Oh, wait. It's part of the torso. It's part of the torso. And the normal... If you add Tesla coils, deals energy damage to nearby enemies. But I'm actually using the Devil's Inferno version of it, which is from one of the quests, which improves your movement and actually regenerates action points when you take damage. But give me a second. I thought these coiled things... Oh, yeah, no, okay, so it also, right, it adds energy damage to unarmed strikes, which I don't do, but also improved Tesla coil damage. So all of the braces have got this, yeah, as have the body and the helmet. Improved damage to Tesla coils. So all of these shiny bits are improving and boosting the damage that you get from the main chest piece. And it seems to actually be a noticeable amount. I mean, it won't kill anything, but for example, you walk into a room that's got like a bug on the floor and you haven't seen it, you'll hear it zap. And something like 2 zaps will kill a rad roach. I mean, that's not too impressive, but it actually can make situations like that a little less stressful. So yeah, let's have a look. Jazz Greenway, thank you for the $30 donation. Much appreciated. So yeah, that's my current armor, but I've gone through a few variants. I obviously started off with a Minutemen T45, and then I got the Brotherhood of Steel T60. I even found some Raider armor, and I've got Tesla's Fist.
Perfect for traveling.
And I got something else. Coiled Raider Power. I don't quite know what that does. Darth Hedgehog. Do you have the 2 Nuka-Cola Power Armors in your collection? I've not done any of the DLC, so I've got none of those, I'm afraid. I got this weird helmet thing. Before you ask, before you even suggest it, it's not happening. It's just, that is not happening. That is not remotely happening. This is the X01, and then I got these 2. Oh, I didn't show you this. Hellfire armor as well. I quite like this. I do quite like this. I love the T51 Abraxo. I really do. It's nowhere near as good as the Tesla armor. Just nowhere near as good. But I kind of like it. I do. I do. It's just damned awesome. Not even happening with the pole. God, no, no. First of all, you lose all the bonuses. You know when you have, like, pieces of armor with matching paint and stuff? You lose all the bonuses from that. Second of all, no. I'm a badass. I want to look like... I don't mind looking like an Abraxo badass, though. Right, but what you should be aware... You need the sugar bombs one. I know, don't have that one.
If someone needs help...
What you should be aware is, when you change the armor, it does not change the shoulder blades or all the accessories. So it does leave those around. So, you know, you say pink, but honestly, pink just doesn't... I mean, black with this, sort of like... let's go with torso. Alright. Let's change it for now. To give you an idea, white might work, but it just looks... I mean, I'm not against it, but I just I don't think it. I just don't think it. I don't want the Enclave with a flag. It just doesn't really... It's the bronze. I'd say if I was going to go with pink, we'd have to completely get rid of the Tesla stuff, which would be a shame, because the Tesla stuff is awesome. Believe it or not, I think that's the only suit of armor I can change colours on. Maybe this. Can you do pink on the X01? Does anyone remember if you could do... Can you change the colour on the X01s? Because you can't change... You can't have pink... You know, I say that. Let's have a look. Right, I got... That's X02. Let's have a look. Let's take a T45 helmet. A T51 helmet. I don't have a T60 helmet. I'll take a torso. And an X01 helmet. So, oh, miscellaneous mod. Oh, yeah, of course. It's the material mod, right. No. No pink. So, no pink on the T45. Oh, I do have the Sugar Bombs paint job. I do have the Sugar Bombs paint job. Okay. Alright. So... What else do I have? Winterized. Yeah, the T60 does not have pink. The X01 does not have pink. So pink would have to be the X02, and it would have to be no Tesla. Because I gotta be honest with you, I as much as I will miss the Tesla, bronze and pink just ain't... Just not. So... Yeah. I've just realised now what I need is another suit of armour. I need another suit of armour with... See, this one's not all the way upgraded. This has got the piezo-nucleic piece of armour in it. Which is kind of awesome. I'm gonna need one of every T51 paint job on display. I'm not doing that now. Bronze and pink hater. There is a pink hot rod version. Don't you have to go to the Atom Cats? I've not unlocked that yet. See, the big problem with the TV helmet is I don't think you can add any paint jobs to it.
I feel more comfortable.
You know, it's just like... I mean... And there's no armor with it either. Let's have a look. No miscellaneous mod. I mean... Let's...
There are faster ways to cripple yourself than trying to lug all that.
So yeah, that's basically... That is... Yeah. And then you lose the extra damage from the Tesla and the strength bonus from the paint. But It looks like it's missing textures. No, I don't think it's just the... That's the... Let's have a look. Blue... Oh, no, wait. It has paint. Paint. You could... But the problem is the paint doesn't do anything on this one, and it won't match. So, yeah. TV head works for... You guys are not going to make me wear the TV head. You are not going to make me wear the... You're not going to make me wear the TV head. Come on! What would it go with anyway? I mean, it's not going to go with anything. There's no pink. There's no pink for the TV head. You can't have the TV head. There's no pink for it. There isn't. I mean, you can't have the TV head without the pink. That would be wrong, obviously. I mean, I'm sure you all completely agree with me on that. Doesn't it show MTV with actual music videos? I have no idea. I have not. That one does look a bit like it's missing the texture, doesn't it? But I did choose blue. Who we got? Oh, we got two more. Jazz Greenway, $30. Thank you very much. And Jolinar, 1986, $25. We are about to hit the limit. Go for the TV head is a Max Headroom reference. Oh, good grief. Really? I suppose I should have figured that one out. Okay. So. It builds character.
Plenty of folks want to make life hard for people just trying to survive.
Okay.
I'm not willing to stand for that kind of shit.
So. Do you want me to... All right, shall I put up a poll for this? Should I put up a poll for this? I can do that. Let me have it. I just have to try and remember how the hell to do it. You can put the sugar ones on the frame instead of the TV helmet. Okay, let me just let's just shuffle this out of the way, shall we? We'll shuffle this out of the way. I don't like putting Hancock in power armor because he loses the hat. Who was that? Strawberry Wolfers, $10. TV head, purple, pink, bronze, perfect combination. I might put a poll up to see what people... Oh, do you want to talk? What? Wait.
Hey.
Yeah?
You said you wanted to talk.
Hey, Hancock.
Hey, mind if we talk now?
Okay. Is this about me hitting you in the head? I apologized already.
Of course. What's up?
Look, I needed to mention. Just you taking care of Bobby. I ain't proud of having to put you through that. That sort of dictatorial shit ain't usually my style.
She tricked us both. She did!
She tried to dupe us both. Dealing with her was the right move.
True, but it doesn't change the fact that she's out of the picture because of us. Hell, that sort of bull's the whole reason I became mayor in the first place. Some ass named Vic ran the town for I don't know how long before that. Guy was scum. Used us drifters like his own personal piggy bank. He had this goon squad he'd use to keep people in line. Every so often he'd let them off the leash, go blow off some steam on the populace at large. Folks with homes could lock their doors, but us drifters, we got it bad. There was one night, some drifter said something to them. They cracked him open like a can of cram on the pavement. And we all just stood there, did nothing.
No extended dialogue interface. We'll talk about mods in a minute. This is completely vanilla right now. Don't blame yourself.
You can't blame yourself. Sounds like you were outmatched. Probably would have killed you.
Sorry,
Right.
he was going to keep nagging me if I didn't have this conversation.
I felt like less than nothing. Afterwards, I got so high, I blacked out completely. When I finally came to, I was on the floor of the old state house, right in front of the clothes of John Hancock. John Hancock, first American hoodlum and defender of the people. I might have still been high, but those clothes Spoke to me. Told me what I needed to do. Smashed the face.
Thank you! $50 from an anonymous donator.
After that, I went clean for a bit. got
No!
organized,
Hancock's
convinced
got to
Cleo
look
to
like
sell me some
Hancock.
hardware. Got a crew
There's
of
something wrong
drifters
with you
together,
guys.
Headed out into the ruins. Started training. Next time Vic's boys
Look
went
at
on
him.
their tear, we'd be ready for them.
Why not try and reason with Vic instead of creating...
Actually, I wanted to ask if he
I
did.
thought for a second
Let's have a look. I'm guessing the mod won't require EDI.
Thought about trying.
Well, it might. I don't mind
So, the night
installing...
of, we all got
I don't mind
ready.
installing mods.
Let Vic's boys get good. And
I'll talk about mods in a minute, yeah,
burst
guys?
From the windows and rooftops where we'd been hiding. They never even saw it coming. We didn't have to fight.
Because I'm going to add
shot.
some mods now.
We didn't have to, but we sure fucking did.
You could put him in power armor with no helmet to keep
Once
his
we
hat.
mopped
Yeah, but
up,
it's not
we
just his...
stole
Look at
right into his
him!
quarters in the state house. Wrapped a rope around
Look
his
at
neck,
him, guys.
threw him off
He's
the balcony.
Captain Jack.
There I am, gun in
You
hand.
put Captain
draped in
Jack
Hancock's duds, looking at
in
all
power
the
armor.
neighbor assembled below. I had to say something. That first time I said them, they didn't even feel like my words. Of the people, for the people, was my inaugural address. Became Mayor Hancock of Good Neighbor that day. And from then on, I vowed I'd never stand by and watch. Ever again.
It's not just his hat, guys. It's everything. Couldn't agree more. Sorry, I'm
Never gonna
I'm
have
ignoring him. I'm
We'll
paying
take care of
attention
the
to you.
Commonwealth together.
I just hope
Give
you
his
get
gear
where I'm
ballistic
coming
weave and
from.
call it done with
Now to
Hancock.
bring harm
No, I
to
don't even have
people
access to
didn't
ballistic
earn it.
weave.
Though I'm getting the distinct idea.
And honestly,
you got the same plan.
he's still going to fall
Well,
over every
you
time I
thought
hit him with a
you were
baseball
me
bat.
running my
I am a
mouth for one
monster
day.
with that thing.
Want to get moving?
And it's a big problem. For those of you who've... Oh, you know what? I've just realised. Probably just use this one as a base and take them all in and out anyway. For those of you that have never done a melee build, once you get like rank 4 of big leagues or whatever it is, major leagues, be warned that you will hit everything in front of you when you swing the damn thing. And the problem there is if that happens even in VATS. And it is very easy to target something and then your friend will pop nearby and you just obliterate them. So yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. Well, I need some T51, don't I? Let's have a look. Did I keep any of the T51? I've got the T51 helmet still. Got the T51 helmet. Left arm. Left leg. Right arm, right leg, torso. Yeah, I got one. I got them all. Don't need. All I need to do is dump, 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 dump. There we go. And then... No, let's have this. This is the stuff I want. Right. We've got railroad... Why have I got 2 sugar bombs paint jobs? Okay, it doesn't matter. Alright, we got sugar bombs. Sugar bombs. It's just ATM. Are we playing the End Alzheimer's mod or just playing? We'll be playing the End Alzheimer's mod at 3 AM my time. But yes, that is insane o'clock. I am officially aware of that. Let me just concentrate on this and try to ignore the blue Danube. Yeah, this is very colourful. I'd forgotten how colourful this one was. Oh my god. That TV helmet with blue would actually match that, wouldn't it? Wow, that is proof. Okay then. Let's... Oh, I'm thinking this should be here then. Alright, let's... Yeah, definitely there. And then I will put the Hellfire over here. But it's not pink. Yeah. There is no pink on the TV. See, that's just the problem. That's why you shouldn't have the TV helmet. Okay! Is that not... Okay, that is too far away. Get there. There we go. Another piece. And yes, I definitely need a... I do love the T-51 stuff. I do. Gopher, you are allowed to have the wrong opinion of the TV head. Well, thanks, but I don't need that because I have the right one. It's the options for that are very limited. Blue, black, was it yellow, orange? No pink. There was no pink. I mean, maybe there was a purple or something? I can't remember what options there were.
Nice day today.
Let's go find out. There was a purple. Okay, yeah, I guess there was. If there was a purple, I guess you could probably make that work. Yeah, I guess. But then you'd have to change the rest of the armor to pink, and pink just does not go with the Tesla. So then I'd have to remove the Tesla. I'd have to just remove all the Tesla stuff. And you know, that just feels wrong. You're gonna make me wear pink XO2 armor with a purple. That really is very bright, isn't it?
Not sure how much of this fresh air and sunshine I can handle.
Oh dear, I should have hidden this. I should have hidden this far, far away. Is what I should have done. Right, before we do anything else. Oh. Okay, should we do it? Should we do it? Like, this is for a good cause, I guess. Should we have a poll for what armor I should wear? And then just leave it, and then I'll arrive back here at 3 AM and find out who won. TV helmet for charity. Okay, let me just have a look at how I do this. I gotta go to incentives. Poll. I'm gonna add a poll. Right. Sorry if it sounds like I've turned away from the microphone a little. It's because I have. Create poll. Name. Power armor. Spelt incorrectly, but there you go. Right, so we've got standard Tesla. No, I think Tesla with black. Tesla black. Then what else was there? XO2. Is there anyone going to want red, blue, green? Is there anyone out there who's even going to think about wanting red, blue, and green? Do you have red and black hot rod paint job? I don't. I don't have any of the paint jobs from the Atom Cats. Do you think we should just run over? Do you think we should... Oh, you want the Hellfire armor? Okay. Well, Hellfire is definitely black, I think. Like, should I run over to the Atom Cats right now and do whatever quest that... What? You have to do a quest for them to get it. I don't think we've got time. I don't think we got time. Hellfire, black. Add a poll option. T51, Braxo. T51, Sugar Bombs. And then what? Let me guess. X02. Which colour did you want? Purple on the X02 or pink? I can't have Tesla with pink. It's just blue, pink, and yellow. Right, the Sugar Bomb paint is T51 only. Hellfire is black only. The Cat's quest is ridiculously short. Give me a second. We got a donation. The Soda Pop Jesus. Thank you for the $25 donation. Purple for Alzheimer's. Why? Purple, pink, and bronze Tesla. Can you even do that? I'm not totally sure you can do that. Purple is best colour. Is anyone going to vote for the Hellfire? Is anyone going to vote for the Hellfire? I don't think anyone's going to vote for the Hellfire. In fact, I can't see anyone voting for Tesla Black either. No one's going to vote for Tesla Black. I'm going to leave it there because that's what it is right now. Is anybody going to vote for the Hellfire Black? I vote Gopher get the hot rod before the charity. Hellfire, please. All right. Okay, someone else wants the Hellfire. All right. But it's black. Hellfire is black. Vote for TV head. Right, so... Okay, so X02. What? Pink plus TV head. Seriously? We're going to go for the X02 pink with TV head. What about purple? Pink or purple? Depending which looks best. Shall I put pink purple and then we can sort of choose which actually looks the best? Purple reps the charity. Oh, that's true. Let's have a look. And purple goes with the bronze, not so bad. Purple for the charity. Honestly, I think that looks better than the pink. The pink's a bit washed out. Bronze and purple looks pretty good. All right. Tesla pink plus TV head. Do I even need to put this up for a vote? I'm going to. All right, so we've got power armor is the question. And the options are Tesla Black, which is my current choice. Hellfire Black, that is the other armor because someone really likes Hellfire. And then we've got the T-51 Abraxo, T-51 Sugar Bombs because basically those are good options. And then Tesla Pink plus TV head. Sorry, Tesla Purple. Tesla Purple plus TV head. All right. Because I'm guessing if I'm going purple, we're going to use the purple TV head. That's not even an option to have without the TV head, right? Or should I put Tesla Purple and then Tesla Purple and TV head? Purple for charity, definitely my choice. All right, I'm going to leave Tesla Purple with TV head because I don't want to split the purple votes. Because then people will be like, well, I would have voted for the other one. Yeah, I'll keep... We've basically got Abraxo, Sugar Bombs, Black, Tesla Black, and Purple plus TV head. All right. Saving the changes. Active. Can I set... Right, there you go. And we will deactivate that once we get to the final poll. So those of you that are here now, you're not going to be there when the big reveal comes as to what I'll be wearing. But you will be able to catch it on the VOD, obviously. Now, I believe what happens now is if you go along to the donate page, I'm gonna refresh it myself. Or does it? I don't know. Does it? Let me have a look. I don't know how this does it. I've set the poll. I've added the poll. Power armor. be worn? Question mark. I think the copyright is gone by now. Okay, cause I don't know if it's I'm not seeing it. Okay, go to site. No, there isn't anything, is there? There isn't. It'll be there. It's not there. There is nothing. Oh no, there's a poll. No, nonce. Oh, there is. You have to select. You have to click on poll. Oh, wait. Would it be better? I'm going to put another link. I'm going to put another link in for my moderators. That link, I've made it default to open the poll. Should we change it to do that? So it always, mind you, I might not have a poll all of a sudden. No, leave the link as it is. If you go there, there is an option. When you go to the normal link, when you go to the normal link, the option, it says poll _ Oh, right. I think... Okay. FK? Can we change the link to the one I'm putting now into the YouTube chat?
Welcome.
The YouTube chat one, I don't know how to do it. I'll put it in Twitch as well. The poll is there. Oh, you guys see it. All right. Well, we've had we're getting the donations already. Look at this. Tiger Eyes, best wishes. Thank you very much. Thank you for that $10. Amy Duncan and Anonymous and Blue Dragon. They're all polling. All right, people. Let's have a look. What's winning? What is winning, though? $50 until goal. Oh, God. I've got to set the goal, haven't I? Well, Tesla Purple plus TV head is currently working. Is winning. All right. Give me a second, guys. I'm just going to... I'll tell you what, since I've done some stuff here, I'm actually going to save this. As you can see, none of this is modded at the moment, because I've done some... I like that. I'll keep that. All right, but I'm just going to pause it here. Okay, right, and another one. Another donation, $25. Fizzgig. $10, Anonymous. All right, guys... I didn't think I'd do this before the main stream, but I think I'm going to have to extend the target. Which is great news. We're pretty much... No, you know what? I'm going to wait for us to reach that goal. I'll wait for us to reach that goal before I go. Let's not get cocky, yeah? I think that did it. Oh, no, just a little bit more. We got Fizzy with another $10, Raina with another $10, and we've made the amount already. My God. Thank you very much, guys. I will now edit the campaign after I'm about to do it. I suck at this. Who was that? Another one? Casey! Thank you for the donation. $30. Oh, wow. You guys are amazing. Right, let me just view. I'm going to view. Have I got to view the campaign? No, I've got to edit the campaign. Can I edit the campaign? Dashboard. Live settings. I have no idea what I'm doing. Come on. I know I can change this. Donations, incentives, setup. Oh, okay. I found it. Stop panicking, everyone. Old man on the job. What do you think we should do? Should we go big and go 5,000? Should we see if we can double it? If we've made 2,500 by now, and I've not even started playing the mod, should we aim big? I think we did it last year. We got 5,000 last year. I say we do. I say we go. I'm gonna do 5,000. 5,000. There you go. We've now got a new goal. Oh. And BSW Games, Mush, Jules GG, and Moonalm. Thank you for those donations. And I'm going to check. You know what? Hellfire Black's making an actual race of this. People want to see the Hellfire. People like the Hellfire armor. The Hellfire armor is another Enclave one. It's this one. I tell you what.
Not a lot of folks would travel with a ghoul.
That armor looks like it should have a Hot Rod Flame paint job. The Hot Rod Flame paint job doesn't work on that one, does it? I don't think it does. It's a shame. It's the best power armor, is it? You mean the best looking? Because I think the X02 beats it for actual... that armor looks like it needs horse hooves. I don't know why. Okay. Right. Oh, God. I was going to say, I think I need a 5-minute break, guys. Let's have a look. Ferocious Tater Tot. Great cause, Gopher. Can't wait to watch tonight. Thank you for that. TV Head for the win from Zipper. Thank you. Amy Duncan, $100. Thank you very much. Wow, you guys. All right, look. I'm going to take a quick break. I want to take a quick break. Who was that? Blue Dragon, $10. Thank you very much. So, we're going to take a very quick break. I want to go get a drink. How old is Gopher? I'm in my mid-50s. The Hot Rod one is close by. The Hot Rod one is close by. Whoa. The Hot Rod one is close. I thought the Hot Rod one you get from the... You have to do a quest for the Atom Cats, don't you? Well, it's too late now anyway. Mind you, I suppose if I was going to say, because we can't get that on the poll. We can't get that on the poll. So, unfortunately, the X02 looks badass. The Hellfire armor looks positively brutal. Yeah, there's a two. They both have a tough vibe, but in completely different ways. Anyway, guys, could grab Nuka-Cola from QAS Smoke. What? Sorry, when I come back, I want to talk about mods. Yes, I do. The Hot Rod paint is Atom Cats. Pretty sure about that. And isn't it for the T60? It's not, or is it for the T... It's not going to be for the Hellfire. Anyway, I'm just thinking Hellfire. Oh, see it. I'm not. I don't want to go off and, cheat things like that if I can possibly avoid it. Pink Hot Rod is a mag, I think, but it's too late now. All right, we'll talk when I get back. Back in 5 minutes, guys.
Welcome, minion.
Okay, I'm back. How are we doing? My God, you guys are already... You've already got past the next goal, the last goal by $295. Who have we got? Anonymous and Woodsmont. Thank you very much. Oh, King Gath is in the house. Hey, man. These guys are really on a roll right now. They're currently voting as to what power armor I should wear for the actual event. Currently, Tesla Purple with a TV head is winning. I kind of knew that the second I put the poll up. Yeah, we gone purple. Not pink. Purple because, well, the charity's purple. At least that's the colour we see on the website, etc. So there you go. Also, can't believe they finally released the creation kit. For Starfield, you mean? Yeah, I was going to say for Fallout. We've had that for a while. Whoa! K! Holy crap! Blue Cloud, $1,000. Oh my God, thank you. And Lucas, $25. Gopher, I've been watching your videos for years, but I don't have much time to do so in the past year. Well, it's a shame. But I'm glad you're here and supporting this worthy cause. I really am. Thank you very much. Well, luckily for those of you who wanted the Hellfire Black, that 1,000 donation did not go into the poll, so... Because that would have turned the tide, wouldn't it? So you still got a chance. Although right now, Tesla Purple plus TV head seems to be working, and honestly, when I look at that list, I'm thinking, yeah, just the fact that it's written Tesla Purple with TV head. There are going to be people who come along later on who will have no idea what they're polling for. None. They will look at that list and think, I do not know what I am looking at, but I have got to go for Tesla Purple and TV head. I can sort of see that. Also, I got a resub. No, it's a new sub. Hexillion over on Twitch. Thank you. And I'm going to try and say your name. Wojciech Kasperzak. I am so sorry about that. Thank you for that €2 super chat. 1,200 left until the goal. Oh my God. Gopher, I apologise in advance for the crabs that are going to be unleashed on your chat during the stream tonight. Yeah, someone's going to have to explain the crab thing to me, but maybe you should explain it after the stream so that I can remain completely oblivious to it. God, we're still getting it. They're still coming in, aren't they? Niena, thank you very much for that. $25. Now, I think... I don't know how we're doing the stream later on. I need to talk to King Gath later on. I know I'm going to be joining him in a chat. But if he's going to be around for it, I'm thinking what I will do is I will turn off the sound of the donations. Once I start playing the mod, I will turn off the sounds of the donations, because if there's someone else who can pretty much thank everyone for me, that means I can just totally focus on the mod. Like we did last year, I think. It's a rust thing. The crab thing has gone way too far. You sort of don't know what it is. So, somebody mentioned that the hot rod... Let's get back to... Somebody mentioned that the hot rod paint's actually just from a magazine you can pick up really close by. Where is it? Why am I using you guys as Google? Let's have a look. Hot Rodder, it's called, isn't it? And... Oh, wait. Is it a Creation Club one, though? I don't have that. I don't have the Creation Club. I've got the free ones that came with... I've got the free ones that come with the next gen update.
Welcome, minion.
No, it's in the original. Oh, one of them's in the... Right, there's one called Racing Stripes, which is south of the Federal Ration stockpile. You know what? We could probably go get... Shall I go get these before I discuss the mods? I was going to discuss the mods and then go off and do, like, other things. I was going to do some exercises before the main event, but I've still got loads of time for that. We need crab paint job. All right, okay. You know what? Whoa, okay. Give me a second. Sometimes my mouse sensitivity goes off the chart when I pause these things. I actually think it's something to do. I'm using a mod that makes it so that it disables VSync when I'm in menus. And I think when I come out of them, it takes a second before the whole thing... I don't know for sure. I'm saying I'm using a mod. We'll talk mods in a minute. In a minute. Can you please read staff Discord? Okay, yeah. Moderators want my attention, and I'm like, I'm all over the place, which is the most normal thing ever. Okay, let's have a look. Do you want these changed for the duration? Oh, the poll changes. Yeah, the one I asked for. I think the link I gave you, FK, is now points to just the default. It doesn't. I think the old link had an extra parameter that always shrank the polls up, whereas the one I gave you always just goes to the default, and I think it shows the poll all the time now. So I think, yeah, we could change that in the bot, in the link. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. All right. Did I just miss someone? I got a new member, didn't I? Over on YouTube. Nadine Schwegman? Again, I do apologize for kind of murderalizing everyone's names. All right. Let's see. Okay. The shark paint scheme is in the Atom's Cat's garage. I probably could actually get that. You don't need to do a quest for it. It just says it's on a table. The hot pink is in the Milton parking garage. The flame job is in the robotics disposal ground. All right, okay, guys. Where are these things? Let's go get them and see what they are. Just because, you know what? We're not going to be adding them to the poll, though, so don't get all upset that I won't be adding them to the poll, because I won't be adding them to the poll. Okay. I've just got to do also one, I think. Oh my god, I don't know how to do this. Sorry, moderator stuff here. Okay, I think I got that now. All right. Robotics disposal is northwest from Olivia. Northeast. Oh god. Where? Northeast. Like, straight up there? Like that direction? He has it already marked on his map. I've got thicket excavations. I don't have northeast of... Okay, well, I'm going in the right direction now. I'm just gonna go plumbing on this direction without my power armor, because that's sensible. That is the sensible thing to do. We're fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Who needs power armor? Apart from these people. Junkie's note. Raider's note. Isn't it weird how you still find things in this game and think, I don't ever remember this. Junkie note. Dealer said there's a big stash of chems up at Hallucinogen. Get them, we'd be set for months. Okay, well, I know where that is. And then there was Raider's note. Word is, a gang up at Shamrock Tap House had a big score recently. If we can hit them hard enough. Yeah, okay. I've been there too. Well, I've not been there, but I've been past it. Okay. Again. Running around, suddenly discovering things that I don't think I'd ever... Lid. What the hell is this? I have no idea what this is. I've got no idea what this is. Okay. Don't know. I don't think so. Although sometimes it's difficult to know, isn't it? What you've had.
Hey, should have run.
Boom! Oh! What are you? See, one of the advantages to doing that in VATS is you get that airborne thing. Alright, you know what? Don't care about this thing. I will discover that mystery another time. Right now, I've got to head northeast. Oh, really? All I'm looking for is a paint job. Now, watch. Watch this. Oh no, he went that one first. Oh, I wanted to show you the multi-hit. It's kind of amazing. Right. And I'm getting totally turned around every time I go into combat. That's one of the big problems I find with VATS, is you do a VATS move and, well, in melee, all of a sudden you've got no idea which way you're facing. Alright. Skyriming up a mountain. Huh. I mean, look at that. Oh, got them both. Got them both. Oh, yeah. Who needs power? Is it here? Go, it is. Gotta be here. I suddenly find myself thinking, why didn't you bring power armor? Is that? I have never seen anything that looked more like a bullseye, a targeting reticle, than that. Okay, and hot rodder! Okay, so that's one of them, right? That's one of them. Delivery log. Yeah, you know what? Nope. I'm just, we're here. Oddly anticlimactic. Right. So. Yeah. Should buy your flames. Right, so we've now got one of them. What other ones are there we can get? What other... Let's have a look. The hot pink is... Milton parking garage. Oh, that's... Isn't the Milton... Wait, where's that bloody hospital? Yeah, that is probably across from there. That's got tons of stuff. It's the thing with all the traps, isn't it? Definitely would want to take the power armor for that one. All right, you know what? I'm just going to place a marker to remind myself. We're not going to get that. And then there's the Atom Cats were over here, weren't they? But the Atom Cats one looks kind of like it's just I don't have to do any quests. It just said it's on the bedside table in Zeke's trailer. That's the shark paint scheme, though. I mean, is that even really needed? And racing stripes are south of the federal ration stockpile. Okay. Should we... Quincy Ruins. I am running around without my power armor. I am going to get... Jaco Martiksan, thank you for the €10 super chat. Donated 100 euros and wrote a message. Could you please read it? Oh, I am sorry. Sorry. Oh, here we go. Yes. We've got another $100 donation. Zako. My grandma had Alzheimer's. I am sorry to hear that. It might be running in the family if my uncle is anything to go by. Thank you for everything you do, Gopher. Your videos helped me a lot during some of my dark times. Well, I'm glad they could help, and I am sorry to hear that. I really am. Donations are off again? Are the donations off again? Did we not hear any sound? The sounds are off. Oh, well, that's worrying. The sounds seem to be off. Oh, come on. All right, let me have a look. Well, it's still supposedly is playing, but I mean, obviously, I believe you guys. All right. What happened then, do you think? That is odd, isn't it? By the way, Tesla Purple Plus TV head, totally and utterly, completely dominating at the moment. Gosh darn computers. Right, but everything was working. I didn't touch anything with the poll. No, and I mean, you guys are hearing that, right? That is the actual sound of the super chat. But it's not that. It was the donation. There was a donation that didn't come up with the sound. Keep your eyes open. If another one happens like that, I want to sort that one out. Okay. Oh, I heard it there. Okay, maybe there was just a glitch. The Kraken 3, thank you very much for the donation. All right. Where the hell was I going? I wanted to go to the Atom Cats, which I think are those over there. You know what? I mean, like, I will admit, I never imagined my first time visiting the Atom Cats would be as a square. I mean, I'm basically going without my power armor. So who are we looking at? Brotherhood, right? Brotherhood, yeah. What who are you shooting? What are we fighting? What are you actually shooting? Was he cloaked? Technically, I'm not actually,
Let me know.
I was going to say, technically, I'm not actually, hostile to these, but you know what? There we go.
Another victory for the brother.
Yeah, I will point out, another victory mostly for me, but you know, hey. You know what? You guys did your bit. Thanks, I guess. Kept them occupied until I found the cloaked one. All right. So... there wasn't something I had to do before they let me in, right? I just wander on in and say, "Hi! I came to get a paint job." Oh, I love this place. I kind of wish there was more you could do with these guys. Oh, you know what? Yeah. I should have known you'd like it. All right. And what was I looking for? It is bedside table, Zeke's trailer. Where's Zeke's trailer? I'm going to guess that. I love the fact that they're totally cool with me just wandering in here. Hot Rodder! Hey! Now we got 2 of them, right? What else did we have? We had south of... oh, what was it called? I'm trying to remember. It was the police rationing site. Yeah? That's what I said. Let's have a look. Propane stand south of the federal ration stockpile. That's not the same thing. That is not the same thing. It's not even remotely related. County crossing. Oh, God. It might be something I'm... oh, no. I know where that is. That is... where's ArcJet there? Federal ration stockpile. Not been there. So I've not been there. All right. So that's the one that's got... which one did I say that one was? That's the new one. That is the new one. Racing Stripes. Now, is that available? Is that one of the free ones? It's a creation thing. Is that one of the free ones that I will have access to, or am I just fresh out of luck there? All right. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. I've got 2 of them, right? I got 2 of them. That'll be enough. Let's go and have a look. So, which of these suits of armor can be painted with this? That's... all right, we've got Prism Hellfire. All right, let's... right arm. Hellfire helmet. I'm going to try... T60 torso. We will try the Enclave. Do I have an Enclave torso? Then... what else? Not Raider. Although, I wonder if there are any colours for the Raider stuff. T45. T51. Did I do T60? Oh no, well I'll get... whatever. Now I can try them all out. Let's have a look. So this one... Hot Rod Flames. So... T60 can have this. T60 can have this. Ah, what a shame! What a shame! The Hellfire cannot have that. So it's for T60. Still, I can now make some Hot Rod T60, which I am almost certainly going to do. We'll just quickly check this one as well. Hot Rod Shark and Hot Rod Flames for the T45. And so basically it's for the T-Series. It's just for the T-Series. All right. Still. Epic music going on in the background. I believe it's Swan Lake. Let's put all these back in there. Have I picked up... Of course I picked up a load of other junk. Right, alright, well I've got a couple of paint jobs. That's nice, but I don't think we'll be using those. Okay, so what I actually wanted to do, the main thing in this stream was to talk about the mods. You think the pink hot rod is 51 or 60 too? Yeah, probably. So I'm not going to be getting that. And right now, unless I'm very much mistaken, it does seem like the Tesla Purple Plus TV head is winning the poll. $315 for that versus $45 for Hellfire Black. Hellfire's cool, but it looks like TV head is basically winning this one. Excuse me. Wow, we're at $4,000 already. Oh my god. This is brilliant. Really is. And another one. From General Ace, thank you very much. Vim in Far Harbor. Yeah, there's a load for the T-51. There's like Nuka-Cola one, Vim one, etc. Yeah. Usually is the Vim for T-45? I thought they were Usually, most of the really cool, colourful ones, like branded ones, so to speak, are for T-55, which sort of fits very much. But I think the T-55 are the ones with like that have got commercial branding all over them. Things like the T-60 and T-45 getting the paint jobs like Hot Rod, etc. That makes more sense. Mod talk time. Okay, so... You know what? Been a busy day, isn't it? Let's have a... I'm just going to take a quick... I want some sunshine. Don't you want some sunshine? T-55 is a Russian tank. Did I say T-55? I meant 51. So, this entire playthrough up until this point is unmodded. If you accept that... Oh, wow. Raining. If you accept that mods only includes ESMs and ESPs and ESLs. That kind of thing. So, what I'm going to do now is show you the basic mods that I'm currently using. So far in this, for this Let's Play of this save game, excuse me, I have played with nothing that should be baked into the save as far as I know. I've used the script extender. It's the next gen version, yes, it's the next gen version. I've used the script extender. I'm using address library. I'm using the scrap heap, back a scrap heap, the script memory limit expander. Disable head bob, which is why you probably noticed when I was moving around, the power armor head bob was not nauseating. Fallout 4 edit, that's not part of, that's a tool anyway, as you guys know. The high FPS physics fix. Now I'm going to ask you, has it been smooth footage for you guys? Because I'm actually running at 120 frames a second because of this. This lets me run 120 frames a second. Whoa, okay. Sai Maori just gifted 50 tier 1 subs over on Twitch. So congratulations to all of the people on Twitch who just got subs. That's the equivalent of membership for over on YouTube, for the YouTube community who were wondering what that is. Thank you very much. Wow. So super smooth like Todd Didn't intend. All right. So yeah, so I'm running at 120 frames a second. I was hoping that you would get the full 60 frames a second experience without stutters, and you are. I didn't mention it because I didn't want to get you looking for things. I'm also using the sprint stuttering fix, which is a minor thing. It's not be all end all. And I'm using the weapon debris crash fix. But as far as I know, I'm not currently. I may be wrong about this. I don't think I'm actually using weapon debris. And I think for the rest of the stream, I'm not going to. Just in case there is a problem with it. For those of you that don't know, if you put weapon debris above medium, I think it was above medium. I'll put it on medium, but if you put it above medium, it would crash the game all the time. And that would be like vanilla. It was horrible. But with that mod, you are supposed to be able to go over medium. I think it's over medium. Was crashing. Someone correct me if I'm. Maybe I should leave it off. Actually, just don't want to run the risk. And honestly, I think. Let's have a look. Here we go. Fixed crashes caused by weapon debris setting. This mod fixes crashing when weapon debris setting is enabled on NVIDIA RTX video cards by disabling the collision of fragments with the surface. Right. That is not something that has a normal plug-in, though. So you have it on, never have a problem. Do you have a card, one of those cards? I think it depends on the card you're using. NVIDIA, by the looks of things. I mean, it's very cool. It is very cool, especially when using automatic weapons or, well, no, even single rifles and things, and you can see the debris. To be honest, with the sort of weapons I'm using, it's less important. Do the enemies get weapon debris? Does anyone know? Does weapon... What 3 mods are your top choices for this stream? Well, the mod that's been made for me is obviously choice number 1. J-Man. $25 donated. Thank you very much. Just wondering why you didn't have modded Morrowind Oblivion playthrough on your channel. Basically, because since the channel's been a thing, I've been waiting for Skywind and Skyblivion. Pretty much, probably the main reason. And Skyblivion's coming out next year, so my patience has paid off. As for Skywind, don't know. You've never had it on. You think they do, but you're not sure. I'm worried about putting it on. I'll leave it off. Look, I think it is one of those things. Once I tell you what, why don't I show you? For those of you who've not seen it. Oh God, what am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Inquiring minds want to know. Let's put it on medium for now. And I will show you. I wish you could disable the exit save. I don't see the point of it. Unless you're using... Can you do that? Is there an option to disable it? Do I have the charity mod yet? Nope, no I do not. Going in blind, people, going in blind. Alright, let's have a look. Oh God, that's not what I want to do. Oh, actually, that might have been a... Actually, that was... That'll do. So... You see the debris flying up? It's kind of cool though, isn't it? Because if you don't have that setting on, you don't get that. I kind of like that. You can have your pit boy open and you get no exit save. You do, but Honestly, it should be an option. It's such a pointless thing if you're not playing survival. And seeing as survival should never have had that whole only save on sleep thing anyway. Just fix your game, BGS. That was a disastrous idea, in my opinion. What were they thinking? Survival mode. Just... Okay. Let's crank up the details. Wrong. Let's go back. Let's go to Ultra now. It's just the splashes. Splashes is not what we would describe. Splat. Yeah, all right, splashes. Fine. Concrete splashes. At least Starfield difficulty settings is neat now. Yeah, look, it's an old game. This was what they added. They added this when they added the survival thing, and this was this. And so basically, you should have been able to play the game on very easy difficulty, but with survival mechanics. But you couldn't. But they didn't just add difficulty to the survival mode. They added this weird save mechanic, which was just awful. It was absolutely awful. So it was like they'd heard the complaint, but their solution didn't solve the problem. They heard people wanted survival mechanics and thought, oh, you want the game to be more difficult. All right. And then they added another difficulty. But that's not what people were asking for. People were asking for hardcore mode, survival mechanics, primary needs, that sort of a concept. So it was just a bit of a, for crying out loud. All right, here we go. Ultra weapon debris. I think it's just finer, smaller pieces of rock, maybe more of them. It's kind of cool though. Should we leave it on? I think we leave it on. Thank God there are mods to fix it. I mean, absolutely. I mean, obviously everything could be fixed with mods usually, but it's still, when it first came out, it was like, I mean, I made a mod that I believe I called it No Sleep Till Bedtime. That just allowed you to save with a tape. It was a very quick hacky mod. Because I just couldn't bear it. That weapon debris causes crashes. Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's not... I think, basically, if it's not crashed by now, it won't crash. Because if I didn't have the... We can test that.
This beats mayoral duty.
I don't know what other weapon debris there is. You can't really see anything, can you? It's... Nope, that's not going to do anything. Alright, yeah, I don't know. The weapons I use with this character really are not going to benefit from weapon debris. It's more if the enemies use it and I see it. It always crashed when shooting walls. Okay. Let's disable it. Oh yeah, I need to clear all the filters if I want that back. Test with mines. Place many, set them off all at once. The problem is with anything that's explosive, you don't get to see the debris because of the explosion. It's usually better on small caliber or, well, no, just, you know, normal weapons. Try it with a Tommy gun. You can, yeah. I've got the one with explosive rounds. But honestly, I don't think, again, because of the explosions, you'll see the... Right, here we go. Let's shoot the floor. Okay. I mean, I suppose that could just be a random crash. I mean, I didn't even shoot anything. Oh, wait. Is there weapon debris actually saved into the save? Does it actually have weapon debris saved into the save? So as soon as I look at it and move towards it, because there is this actual weapon. Huh. Okay. Way to test that would be to load this that doesn't have any weapon debris. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's... The thing is I think, isn't it more modern NVIDIA cards? Were the cards that crash on weapon debris... what the hell was it? Oh, I need to get the bloody weapon. Aren't the cards that crash it, the NVIDIA cards that crash it, ones that weren't out when they released the mod? I may be wrong. Okay, well, you can actually see I didn't crash because this stuff wasn't loaded. But it's not crashing yet. It's not crashing now. Now it's crashing. So it would seem that it does the job. Now, I may be wrong, but I thought you could run it at medium. It might just be you've got less chance of crashing at medium. 4090 here experience the set. Well, no, I think the problem is it's NVIDIA cards of the RTX series. Or was it the GTX series as well? I can't remember.
Welcome, minion.
I'm just wondering if it's like when the game came out in 2014, the graphics cards we were all using didn't crash to it. I'm not... Yeah, that crashed. I mean, that crashed. That was a thing. But I've been playing without weapon debris. So I'm wondering why this one crashed. Because there shouldn't have been any weapon debris. It worked with the 1080 from what you remember, but not the 2080 Super. 2080 had RTX. Yeah, I've got a feeling... They're using an old version of the feature that doesn't work with modern drivers, right? So basically, it's What? They made it work at the time. That's the thing. They made it work at the time. I don't know about you. What do you think? Should I enable the debris and enable the mod? Here's the thing. I'm running the mod anyway. That's the weird thing. I've been running the mod, but not the setting. Should I run the setting now that I've got the mod? Because the mod does work. I used the mod for the entire playthrough I did before, and had weapon debris on. I just don't even think that I use weapons where it'll even be that noticeable. So it might be worth erring on the side of caution and just saying. Right, so as you can see though, those are the mods I'm currently using. And I did this because I wanted a completely vanilla save. I have suffered an unmodded playthrough, basically so that when this mod gets handed to me, if for some reason there's a problem with any of the mods I decide to use, I can remove them and just play without any problems, right? I've got a completely safe and secure mod. Isn't the mod an F4 SE script? It is. So all of these mods don't actually impact my save. Tiger Eyes, thank you for the $5 super chat. Is this mod so important we want to spend all this time on the mod? To me, it's not that important. We're basically going to end after this anyway, so just basically, it was more of a curiosity than anything, I think. More of a curiosity. Right, so have I missed any? Nope. Right, okay. So the actual mods that I feel like official patch I uninstalled, lol. Right, no MCM and EDI. Well, EDI is not actually ready for the next gen version. So, no. MCM I'm going to install. I probably don't need it at the moment. But actually, MCM is one of those ones that does not have a plugin. So it's one of the ones where I can run the mod configuration. I can add the mod configuration menu, start the game, and it won't mind. I'm not.
Welcome, minion.
Who's that? Oh, was that a we got a resub from Zweistein. I'm gonna kill you because you are right. MCM has a beta version. It does, yes, and it seems to work just fine. But I actually don't really need it for this Let's Play because the settings, I've already created settings for immersive HUD, so I don't actually need it. But it does work. It works just fine. But I could actually skip that mod just in case. But it also doesn't bake into your save, you see. MCM. As far as I know, it doesn't bake into your save. Because there's no plugin. There's no ESP or ESM. Immersive HUD and Power Armor HUD, which are the two mods I would like to use, along with HUD Framework, they will bake into the save. And so it's generally speaking at that point that the save becomes vulnerable. I don't think it would be that much of a problem if I uninstalled those three anyway, but what I've tried to do is get to this point with the save, so that it was as clean and stable as humanly possible, so that no matter what happens when I get this mod, we can pretty much say there's not going to be anything in there that's going to give it problems or issues. This is, apart from one or two mods that I'm going to use for quality of life.
Welcome, minion.
Right, so I'll probably leave, I will probably leave the MCM in. Oh, I need to leave the MCM in if I want to activate Immersive HUD without using the tape. For those of you that don't know, Immersive HUD is a mod I created, and in its original form, you had to use a tape to do all the settings. So, right, so I'm going to need the HUD framework. That is a must. And this mod contains an ESM. And so as soon as I do this, Watch the mod crash instantly when you launch it. If it does, what I will do is I will uninstall the mods that I'm currently using. Mods are currently loaded. No, achievements are disabled. Do you wish to continue loading this save? So that's the thing. As soon as I added HUD framework, bam. We're now in modded territory because it's got a plugin. Immersive HUD, the latest version, and Power Armor HUD. Those are the only mods I'm going to use for this playthrough, for this test of the mod, because they're the only mods that I really need. I think. Unless King Gath tells me otherwise. I'm just going to check, see if I've got any messages. Okay. Nope, nothing. No messages so far. So I think we're good to assume that I won't be needing EDI. I'm pretty sure he did state he was going to make it so it would work on last gen and next gen, and EDI will not work on next gen at the moment, as far as I know. I believe there is a test version of EDI on a Discord somewhere, which I've not tested. And I believe that's the reason that Fallout London has said they now have a date. Vortex's eye bleach. Oh, good grief, Blue Dragon. Yeah, I get it. I mean, look, I'm old school as well. I still like my apps to look like this. Yes, I like my apps to look like Windows Explorer, with lots of little buttons down here or at the top and lots of text and stuff. I'm with you. This is way too like an app. But you know what? We're old. That's why. We're old. We're old people who don't like change. Because I'm with you. I've never liked panels, and I'm just not a lover of this. I can't stand this. I can't stand the YouTube app. I wish I could default it to my subscriptions tab. I don't want to see all this. Is like, bleh, knock me out of my seat. But that's just how apps are now. We're old. And we're just going to have to accept that the planet has moved on without us. When was Windows Explorer? Well, that is Windows Explorer. This is the Windows Explorer. So yeah. What was I saying? So oh right, yeah, yes. I'm going to test. Programmers be like, bah. Gopher needs an update. No, look, I got used to Vortex. I went through the pain barrier of learning its different approach to modding, and now I'm perfectly fine with it. I still don't like the visuals because I like lists, ordered lists of things like that, and then different tabs for different things. I don't like panels. I just don't. I don't like things that look like they would work on a touch screen. Unless I'm on a touch screen. And that's never going to change. And it's not something I can do anything about. And it's not something I'm expecting the world to do something about either. I'm just going to have to suffer it. I don't like you can't control your mod order. You can control your mod order. You just have to approach that control with a different mentality. And I get it. A lot of people don't like the way you control your mod order with Vortex. And I totally get that. I totally understand it. But, you know, at this point, it's proven to be... It works. And I don't just mean that like in the Todd Howard sense of it. It achieved what it was supposed to achieve, which was to make modding easier for about 99% of the modding community. And that's what it did. It made it a whole heap easier for most people to mod their games. Orders of magnitude easier. Right? Like 10 times 10 times easier, 100 times easier even. It's actually annoying to someone like me how easy Vortex makes modding now. Because it does, it makes me redundant. But that was its task. Its task was not to entertain those of us who like modding as a hobby, but rather to facilitate those people who treat modding as a way to have mods installed so they can play a modded game. And there are two different communities for that. People who want to play a modded game and people who just like adding mods. So, another one, Anonymous, $25. Thank you very much. Anyway, let's mod config. Immersive HUD enabled. Now, I've already sorted settings out, so everything will work as it should. There we go. Compass. And where was it? Whole thing. There you go. That's... Did I see stuttering? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Am I seeing stuttering? I saw stuttering. I saw stuttering. Yeah, you're seeing screen tear. That's a sign of... Or is it stopped now? Huh. I will never stop advocating for Mod Organizer 2. You should never say things like that. Because if Mod Organizer 2 suddenly does something or isn't capable of doing what it's supposed to do, you should then stop advocating for it. My advice to people is don't fanboy. Just look at reality and judge accordingly. Mod Organizer 2, Vortex, they do the job. They get your load order installed, and some people love and adore the way Mod Organizer does it, and others just appreciate how easy Vortex is to get the same result. And you can get the same result. And I know that annoys people who prefer Mod Organizer. And I know I keep getting people challenging me and saying, well, you can't install these mods correctly on Vortex. And then I go and do it. And it's okay to have a preference. It really is. And for the record, Mod Organizer, I haven't used Mod Organizer too much, but Mod Organizer, I much prefer the way it looks. I just do. It's old school, and that's what I like. So, right, it doesn't look like we're stuttering anymore, does it? Oh, wait. Am I right or wrong?
Plenty of folks want to make life hard for people just trying to survive. I'm not
Is it bad?
to stand for that kind of shit.
Oh, were you talking about Mod Organizer when you say it's bad, or are you talking about the screen tear and stutter? I feel like there's stutter, but here's the thing. Was there stutter before? We just didn't notice it on this one little bit. Because it seems to only be in one space, but I don't know for sure. I don't know. I feel like there's stutters going on every now and again. Huh. It's probably the God rays. I mean, it's not pushing my system even slightly. Let's just check power armor HUD is working.
All right. Now.
Oh, look at that. That is so much nicer. Oh. I knew there was a reason I made this mod. Look at that. Oh, that is so much nicer. God, I can't stand the... They call it a HUD. It's not even really a HUD. The helmet look. So, alright. Anonymous donation. $25 again. Thank you very much. Alright. Well, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to uninstall those mods that I just installed. And see if one of those is causing Because that was all it was, right? Power armor HUD, HUD framework, immersive HUD, and MCM. Anyone who uses Northern Roads in Skyrim can probably relate to never wanting to use Vortex with a mod like that. Yeah, but I'll bet you any money I could use it and have zero problems with it. You see, usually the problem is as follows. The instructions that come along with the mod are written by somebody who uses Mod Organizer. This happens quite a lot, actually, because they're usually, you know, the Mod Organizer community's been around for a long time. And it doesn't translate to the way Vortex does things. And thus, when people try to install it with Vortex, they have some problems because, you know, you need a different approach. Hence the reason I end up making videos on how to do it. Okay, let's see now. Here we go. No mods. How are we doing on the stutters and things? Oh, there might have still been one there. I can't tell. All right.
Nothing I love more than hiking in the rain.
I am not sensing any stutters. Oh, no, there was one. There was one. Why would God rays cause a stutter to the engine? Because it's not a render issue. I mean, my GPU's running 55%, barely clocking over. God rays are not a problem. Usually a stutter is caused by the engine. For example, in the next gen, there are stutters, but it's whenever you change anyone's face gen, when that NPC loads in. Is it stuttering now? It's much smoother now. Because this is how it was earlier, for those of you wondering. Because we're not even close to Diamond City. Believe it or not, this is actually a fairly tough zone. People don't realise it. This can be a tough zone because you've got 3 settlements all within... I'm still feeling this. I think there are stutters, but I think they're the stutters that we've been living with for God knows how long. No. I'm not testing any other areas. I just want to see if there are stutters here. Because I suddenly thought I got stutters there. I thought maybe one of the mods had made something worse. This is how we were playing earlier, and no one saw any stutters when I was playing generally, right? Now we're looking for them. I think I'm seeing them. Go to Concord to test. But that's not going to help us, is it, really? I don't want to know if the game stutters in Concord. I want to know if any of the mods I've installed have somehow added stutters. But this is how it was before. I'm now using... I've not got any mods installed as I defined mods earlier.
If I get my way,
Screen tear is much better. Okay, so you guys are saying, right, this is how it's been for the last 3 hours. All right, let's add one of the mods and see what happens. Something in the next gen related to the alteration of NPCs was a theory. Yeah, but I'm not using anything that does that. Right, so let's first of all add mod configuration menu. I don't actually need this mod, and I can't imagine this would be the mod that did it. This is why I think we're not going to have any problems with the mod I'll test tonight, or mods like Fallout London. King Gath has confirmed that there are no problems with Sim Settlements 2 on the next gen. And trust me, if there was going to be a problem, Sim Settlements 2 would cause it. Because Sim Settlements 2 adds truckloads of NPCs. The problem seems to be editing vanilla NPCs with mods in the next gen version. Alright, I've added MCM. Let's see. if it's still as smooth as before. I felt like there was a couple of... I can't imagine how MCM would be causing stutters. I've got a feeling this is all in my head. And because I've said it, you're seeing it. No, there was definitely some there. I've got the max FPS fix installed. I don't have buff out. Turn off God rays. Well, we don't need to turn off the God rays because we're not trying to fix the stutters. We're actually trying to figure out why, which mod is causing the stutters. So I would want, if for some reason it's related to the God rays, I'd want to keep the God rays on. Because I want to see if it's consistent. I'm not running a diagnostics overlay like Reaver Tuner. Nope. Oh, well, actually, I don't have an overlay, but I do have Reaver Tuner's server in the background. There's 100% more stutters now than there was with the mods turned, without these mods turned on. Well, there was just one. That was MCM. That was MCM. That's all I did. All I did was turned MCM on. All right, I'll turn it back off. Let's double check. Is it possible something in the MCM beta is causing issues? It seems to be when there's a lot of rain. That could be it, but in which case... MCM is not causing stutters. I would not have thought so. I would never say never or not. Experience has taught me that sometimes errors come from the oddest sources. No, still seeing the odd stutter. I tell you what. And this is now... Now, the stutters here. Guys, there's stutters here. It's not the mods. It's just we're looking for it now. That is what it is. We're looking for it. Let's see if we can get the rain gone. I don't want to console it away. They're bearable and more noticeable if you're looking... It is. I think it's because we're looking for them. All right. We got the rain gone. Let's see. No, there was a stutter there, wasn't there? The thing is I have a feeling I've been playing this to this point and I've not noticed any stutters. And now I'm just noticing them because I'm looking for them. I mean... It's like the thing when you start manually blinking when you think about it. Right, exactly. It's bad. You think it's bad? Well then, at least we know it's not the mods then. If you're seeing stutters and tearing, we know it's not any of the mods. We know it's just part and parcel of the game. Or at least it's none of the mods that I was testing out, right? At least we know that. Because this is how I was running it for the whole night so far. Yeah, once you leave the area, it'll be got. Right, all right. So the thing is, what I'm going to do first of all is use HUD framework and immersive HUD. I'm not going to enable MCM because I don't actually need it. No point adding something I don't need at this point. Bethesda fixing something that wasn't broken. I hate pouring hate on Bethesda for stuff like this. I really do. Not a fan of it. But I can't really argue with you in this particular case because I get it that they wanted to do some update to match the show and everything, but they should have made sure it was rock bloody solid. And they should have made sure it worked with a ton of mods because they had to know it was going to cause... Okay. I mean, there's still stutters there, but I don't think that there are anything more noticeable than I noticed before. I think what it is there are just things loading in the background every now and again when we turn. All right. And then I just go along to... where the hell was it? Oh, I think it's all the way at the end, is it? No, where? Or was it aid? Was it under aid? I can't remember where the damn tape is. Or did I... What did I name it? What did I name the tape? Here we go. Thank you! Lonolris, $50 donation. Thank you very much. Alright. Where did I add the tape? Don't tell me I've broken the tape in version 3.20. I can't remember what I called it. Did it even boot up with a message? Did it boot up with a message? It's only because you're looking for it you'll notice it. Exactly. And oh, there's no message. I don't. Have I? Oh, I might have added a bug to Immersive HUD. I wouldn't be surprised. Where if you don't have MCM installed, it doesn't update or something. Interesting. Okay, no, I just want to force the deployment. Kicks in more around the defenses. Could be anything. Gopher, I know you're experienced with all this, but is there any chance you have a mismatch with your windowed full screen mode setting? It's possible, but what I can tell you right now is after a ton of testing, these settings are the ones that give me the smoothest result without having tons of tearing on the recording. I actually prefer to play full screen, but doing that is a nightmare with a G-Sync monitor. And recording. It is just god-awful. Alright. Nope. Immersive HUD is not updating, is it? No message. Alright. That's interesting. Fallout 3 with the Tale of Two Wastelands runs 100% smooth and stutter-free. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, sometimes some of the older games are easier to get running this way purely because the modding community is so advanced and they've not been updated for so long. It's settings, so it should be at the bottom. Okay. I didn't see a message updating missing plugin. What the hell? Tell you what, I've been messing around too much with things. Have I screwed something up? Did I have something else open while I was setting a load order and it's just not enabled the plugin? That wouldn't... Yeah, there we go. It's as simple as that. Probably clicking around too quickly. Then we can get rid of the mod configuration menu. Don't need it, like I said. Give it a second before run. Probably what's happened is while it was mid-deploying, I started the game. Just Vortex thing. Not a Vortex thing. That's a me thing. That was it was being deployed, and I ran the game, and then it wouldn't let you have access to the plugin. .text. Be something like that. It's usually when I'm not paying attention and I rush things. But we can blame Vortex if you want. We can blame Vortex. It was Vortex's fault. It's nothing to do with me. Okay, the Metal Chef. Awesome initiative. Thank you very much. We appreciate everyone who is donating. All right. Did a message come up? I was looking away at the time. This is harder than it sounds. There we go. Settings. Activate. Immersive HUD. Close. Alright. Okay, now the big problem is, I think when it does that... Yeah, now the problem is, because I'm not using MCM, I don't have hotkeys available. No, I need MCM. I need MCM. I do. Yeah, I'm gonna need MCM. Yeah, it's not using the MCM settings, so I'd have to set everything up by hand. I could go and... No, I see stutters. Granted, there's still a bit of rain, but I see stutters. I don't think it's MCM. But then I don't think it's Immersive HUD or HUD Framework either. It does seem... Alright, you are seeing stuttering. I could just play without those mods. I could just do that. It's not stuttering for you. So you agree it's the raise now. What? Why would the raise be a problem with these mods installed, but not with these mods installed? Everyone's saying the stutters are worse when I've got these mods installed. How is that the raise? The stutters are the same with or without the mods. Are they? I'm getting conflicting things here. All right, let's... Options. Where the hell are the God Rays now that I think about them? God Ray quality. What, do I just turn it off? Okay. Confirmation bias. You think it's that? You think it's just, it's something completely different and people are seeing it because, right, let's tell you what, let's just enable all those mods. This is one of the real difficulties, trying to judge things like stutters, especially when they're not that bad. They're just on the edge. But if it's God raised, then it doesn't matter about the mods. So then I can leave the mods installed. The slight stutters are worth having a nice HUD. I sort of agree with you on that. So now we got no God rays. There was a stutter. Another one.
Thinking how wonderful it'd be to get out of this infernal rain.
Yeah, no, there were still stutters there, and there's no God rays now. Although, oh, there was a big one. There was a real big one. The thing is I think generally speaking when I'm playing, you won't notice them. This is probably why I've not been noticed them when I'm playing, and I notice them more now, because normally I'll just be playing like this, and if there's a stutter, it could just be an up and down thing, you know what I mean? So, it's weird, it's only raining here. No, there are stutters. I feel them, I see them. It depends what the stutters are, guys. If the stutters are graphical hitches, you can see them. But if they're actually the game engine, there's times you just can't see them. Because the game engine's still feeding the screen, because, you know, at 120. Well, it was raining a bit, actually. Strawberry Wolfers. I don't know if you noticed, it stopped outside of Red Rocket, but Red Rocket was still raining. So it's very possible that it's just some border of the weather. And the question just becomes, is it even that big of a deal? I think not. It's just Fallout engine. I think it's probably that, and we're all now looking at it. It seemed to happen most when you were looking at the power armor, Red Rocket. Yeah, maybe. Alright, so now we've got no God Rays and none of those mods installed. And I tried that before, and there was a little one. I sometimes feel, though, that it's more likely to happen when I use the map. There's some. I think they're just there, because there's no God Rays now. There are no God Rays, and I don't have any of those mods. Okay. I genuinely feel like I can put the God Rays back on. No reason not to. Oh, God Rays were on low. I turned it... Didn't I turn it off? Okay. Can you set high FPS fixed to a higher FPS so the stutters don't drop it too far? No, no, no. I need it to stop at 120. If it goes over 120, you'll get screen tearing. And stutters, usually. It needs to be... Do I have FPS capped? Yes. 120. VSync is enabled. In fact, I think what I did to get this working well was turn off G-Sync. I think I've set it as a refresh... As a fixed refresh monitor. So now I've got... Whoa. That definitely was a bit of a weird one.
With you, I feel more comfortable with the rocky ceiling above me.
I do wonder if it is the rain, you know. I wonder if it's like the rain and like... Like there was one there and I've got it turned off now. I think it's on the edge of a cell. Yeah, I got a feeling you might be right. There was some. There was some. I think it's the engine. I'm going to tell you now. I think it's the engine. And I think it really, really is so minor. None of us would have noticed if we weren't really going out of our way to see it. God Rays get reset to low. It won't let you turn them off. Bloody annoying, isn't it? All right. So. I just think immersive HUD and power armor HUD make the experience so much nicer. They seem to happen in the same spots. Yes, exactly. And the fact that they do seem to happen at the same spots suggests it's something loading, something you're looking at, rather than anything to do with any of the mods, I think. But you know what? Probably the power armor TV head. Oh, you told... Arctic Fox is right, we can't have the TV head. It's causing stutters, guys. There we go. Immersive HUD. Mod fit. Yeah, see... MCM also comes with hotkeys, which is kind of nice. I can do that. That was a pretty big stutter. Granted, I came out of the red rocket and turned and looked. Like there, I tend to find stutters here. And then sometimes when we pass through here. But quite often, as we get close to this corner and start... There was a small one there. It's not even happening as much now. Now it doesn't feel like it's happening as much. And I've got all the mods installed. And the God Rays turned on. It's all in our head, isn't it? It's all in our head. And more importantly... Did you have those stutters in the playthrough before? I don't know. But I don't think I would have noticed it. That is so pleasant, isn't it? Removing the head bob and that horrible helmet look makes... playing in power armor so much nicer. There was a stutter, you see. I think the thing is were I not looking for things and testing things, I would have just seen a stutter and moved on with my life. You know, and I generally don't play by doing wide sweeps like this. But again, you can see stutters occurring. Because overall... most of the time I'm playing, I'm doing this. There'll be the odd moments when I'm fighting. You wouldn't even notice a stutter in a fight. The number of times you actually do slow turns like this where you might see a stutter are quite few and far between when using a mouse. So it does look nicer, doesn't it? Yeah? It looks nicer. I'm right, yeah? Alright. Our setting guide, how you got it set up. This is about as vanilla a game as you can play. The only things that I've done is I've allowed the game to run at 120 frames a second. I fixed a few things like the sprint stutter fix so that when you sprint now, it doesn't stutter as much, although it's harder to notice in power armor. Because you do get head bob. But it's so you don't get sprint stutter. I fixed the sprint stutter, I think. And I've got immersive HUD installed. So basically it hides the head-up display now.
Not sure how much of this.
You prefer the vanilla power armor. Well, it's not really a HUD. It's the power armor look. And love the head bobbing. Yeah, I totally get why people do. It's horribly unrealistic. And not, well, both of them actually. Head bobbing and the look. Horribly unrealistic. But, you know, I understand why people like the power armor vibe. It's cool. It's very cool. It's just bloody distracting and really annoying. And it gets in the way. I love clarity of vision. I just do. Is all the game settings set to ultra, no messing around? Everything except motion blur. There was a stutter. I saw a stutter again. Alright. I think, though, guys, I'm ready. Those are the mods I'm going to run. This is the character I'm going to be playing. All big guns and power armor. As to what power armor I will be wearing when playing this mod is going to very much depend on you guys. Currently, Tesla Purple plus TV Head is in the lead. $390 to $55. And let's have a look. How are we doing on the goal? Wow. We're only $765 away from reaching the 5,000 goal. I'm going to have to extend the goal, aren't I? To 7,500. Oh, and there was someone else. Thank you very much. Oh, God. Alanalasa? Thank you very much. And I do apologize for the pronunciation. $100 donation in memory of my great-grandmother Dorothy. Thank you, Gopher, for taking part in this event. You are more than welcome. You are more than welcome, and thank you for your donation. Yeah, I got a feeling that by the time the stream starts in 3 hours, am I nearly done? Yes, we're ending. We're ending right here. We're ending right here because I need to go and get myself ready. I want to actually do some exercises, and I want to take a shower before the event. So we are definitely done. I went on a bit longer than I was planning. We did 3 hours. But it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun. It was more than kind of fun. It was tons of fun. And thank you for helping me test the mods. I know that's not the most interesting part of things like this. But it just helps me to know that the viewing experience is not that different with these mods installed. Because, like I said, I don't need these mods. I can play with a very vanilla look and feel. Like this. Because that is with immersive HUD turned off. I can. But I do not like the power armor heads-up display. And honestly, of course, you know, there is a reason I made this mod. I just like that. Oh, one thing you should know. One thing you should know. I've set it so that... Or at least I had. I need to change the settings, obviously. I'm going to change the settings so that the weapons crosshair is always on. And the hit marker. Now, this is going to seem really unlike me. Because it is. As a general rule, I turn off crosshairs and rely on aiming down sights. But because I've done a heavy gun build, first of all, aiming down sights is kind of annoying. Really is. But also, this sort of a build big weapons, they work better when you do hip fire. And a lot of your perks, God, that's annoying. A lot of the perks, for example, heavy gunner and steady aim, make you aim better when in hip fire. And honestly, when you don't have a crosshair, it just makes it so I'll never use hip fire. So the build kind of relies on knowing where you're shooting, even in hip fire. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using the crosshair just on hip fire. For some odd reason, whenever I pull that weapon out, it's like a pinpoint crosshair. I think there might be some bug with steady aim. This is the Tesla cannon. Isn't it glorious? Same with the... See, again, it's one of those things where when you're using heavy guns, aiming down sights becomes annoying because it blocks half the screen. As you can see, you can't see anything on the right-hand side. So you tend to want to play the game from hip fire. And all the perks help. So, there you go. Tesla cannon looks like it was taken out of a Call of Duty zombie. Okay. Who was that? Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me for this chat. And helping me set things up and make sure all the donations things work well. Thank you for absolutely blitzing the goals so far and making it so that once the event starts, I'm pretty much going to have to raise the goal already. Those of you that are going to join me in 3 hours, I will see you there. Thank you very much. Those of you who don't worry. The VOD will be up on this channel on YouTube, and you can watch it after the fact. So, hopefully it's going to be a ton of fun. Hopefully we're not going to have any technical issues. And yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. So, thank you and good night.